Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be a tutorial on this green Smokey Eye. If you want to see how I got this look, continue watching. First, I'm starting off by priming my face using the Cover FX mattifying primer. Now I'm taking the MAC 24-hour extended eye base and I'm using that to prime my eyelids. I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette. I'm gonna take the color Latest. I'm gonna use that all over the eyelid to set the primer. Now I'm taking the Sigma E40 brush and I'm gonna use the color Lazarus from the palette. I'm gonna place that into the crease area as a transition color. Now I'm using the Celios color on a Sigma E45 brush. I'm going to apply that on the outer corners of my eyes and I'm going to bring it into the crease area in order to darken. Now I'm taking that E45 brush and I'm dabbing it into Celios and Lazarus and I'm just going to blend that into the outer corner of my eyes and into the crease area to darken some more. Now I'm taking the E40 brush and I'm dabbing it into the same two colors, Celios and Lazarus. I'm just gonna go back into the crease area to blend out any harsh lines. Now it is time to bring in the star of the show. I'm going to take a Morphe E14 brush and I'm going to use the Kat Von D Metal Crush Iggy shadow and I'm going to pack that on all over the lid. Since I have hooded eyelids, I pull the skin down a little bit with my fingers. That way it's not creased and it's easier for me to apply the eyeshadow. Now without picking up any extra shadow, I'm just going to go in with the Sigma E40 brush and blends out any harsh lines. Since some of the shadow faded away while I was blending, I'm going to go back in with the E14 brush and the Iggy shadow and just pack more on the lid. Now I'm taking a makeup wipe and I'm just cleaning up any fallout from the eyeshadow. Here I'm taking the Urban Decay Naked Concealer in the shade Medium Light Neutral. I'm going to use it to cover up any blemishes that I have. I'm also using it to cover up any areas where I get redness, like the corners of my nose and the corners of my mouth. Now I'm taking the Morphe G3 brush and I'm just going to buff everything out. Here I'm using the Naked Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. I'm using this to cover up the little dark circles I have under my eyes, and I'm also using it to highlight my face. I'm also going to use that concealer to highlight my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and my chin. Now I'm going in with the same G3 brush and I'm just going to buff everything out. Now I'm taking the Mercier Contour Kit and I am going to use a Sigma P86 brush and I'm just going to apply that to the hollows of my cheekbones. If you have trouble finding the hollows of your cheekbones, just make a fish face and then wherever your face indents is where you would put the contour shade. I'm taking that contour shade and I'm putting some under my bottom lip. It's going to give the illusion of a bigger lip. I'm also going to take some of it and put it on my forehead. Now I'm going in with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Light Beige and a damp beauty blender. Using about 2 pumps of foundation, I'm going to take my finger and I'm just going to dab some all over my face. Then I'm going to blend it out with the beauty blender. Since I have oily skin, I'm taking the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation on a Sigma F80 brush. I'm just going to put that all over my face to set the liquid foundation. Now I'm taking the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I'm going to use the middle contour color and I'm just going to place that in the areas where I contoured. Now to contour my nose, I am taking that same middle contour shade on an eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to place that on the sides of my nose. Now I'm using the Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I'm going to use this to bake. Basically what that means is I'm taking more powder than I would normally use on a Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm just going to place that in all the areas that I highlighted, and I'm going to let it sit there. If you have oily skin, this is a really good technique. It helps your makeup last, and it also helps to absorb all the excess oil. Now I'm taking the Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm just going to dust off any excess powder. Now I'm going back into the Shade and Light palette, and I'm taking the color Celios, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. Now I'm using the Morphe G19 brush and the Lazarus color from the palette, and I am just going to blend that all out. Now I am using the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I'm just going to put that on my lashes. Now I'm taking the NARS Laguna bronzer, and I'm just going to bronze my face. Now I'm taking the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the blushed copper color and using it as blush. Now we are on to my favorite part of makeup. I did not notice that this was upside down. I'm sorry. This is the MAC Oh Darling Highlights. If you have not gotten your hands on it, you need to get your hands on it if you can. It is amazing. Now I'm taking a MAC Cosmetics lipstick in the color Styled in Sepia, and I'm putting it on my lips. Now I'm taking the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This is going to help blend all the powders and also set the makeup. This is it for the final look. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching.